Here are the top 10 fun routes you must try in Mario Kart World, kicking it off with Peach Stadium. To take the alternate route, on the first ramp of the race, jump off to the left and onto the grind rail. There are 2 possible landing spots. You want to make sure you take the right path. From there, trick off the ramp and hit the boost ring. This will ensure you get enough speed to land and hit the inner grind rail. Bonus fun if you have a golden mushroom to take the sharpest turn in the game. Next we have Cheep Falls. This route is definitely more for fun than getting the edge on the other races, as you miss out on an item set. But I find so much more enjoyment from the sharp wall turn, the air you get jumping off the wall, and once again, if you have a golden mushroom, you can time a hop out of the water to land onto the next tree branch. Salty Speedway. This one is so satisfying to pull off and is more for fun, but you gotta combine 2 routes together for full enjoyment. First you gotta jump onto the roll, perform a wall ride, and then jump onto a grind rail. This will allow you to get on top of the roof of a little market stall. Taking a sharp right, you'll then jump onto another roll that gets you above the river and onto a glider ramp. Up next, we have Wario Stadium. Wario Stadium has a lot of different spots where you can get up and on top of the walls. My favourite alternate route on this track though is the last turn before the massive ramp. You can either get on top of the roll where there's a grind rail, or my favourite is hitting it a bit later so you can take a sharp wall ride. Bowser's Castle. At the start of the race, you can take a chain up to Bowser's Spicy Food Court. Well, that's what they call it in free roam. Going around the food court, you'll spot 3 yellow coloured rails. For most fun, take the middle, jump off to the left, trick off the left rail, and then do a wall ride on a container back onto the track. Next track we have Faraway Oasis. After the large jump between the 2 rocks, there is this wooden beam calling to you for you to jump on. I haven't consistently nailed the jump onto the beam yet. I seem to sometimes jump out of the water poorly and either jump over or undershoot the ramp. There is something satisfying about this grind spot, which you can then chain into another grind rail. Acorn Heights. After the glider section, it is this chaotic pathway with 24 players jumping and grinding all over the place. This particular alternate route though is more difficult than the others to pull off, but you can jump off of a plant, onto the wall and over the leaf, cutting a nice section of the track. This one is fun and also beneficial to winning the race. Dandelion Depths. This is definitely slower, but is fun to pull off. Once you enter the depths, you can jump off to the right and take 2 different boost ramps. This gets you away from the pack, and it's cool just getting up high. Up next, we have Whistlestop Summit. This track gives me Mad Calamari Desert vibes with the train going around the track. Back to Mario Kart World though, there's lots of fun to be had here. The most fun you can have on this track is grinding and jumping as much as possible. There's a few wall ride spots and you can jump between the bridge rails. If you're lucky, sometimes the train lines up perfectly where you can jump off the grind rail and wall ride the train. The end of the track has lots of different routes, but I like combining the wall ride off the train and jumping down onto a grind rail. Lastly, we have Great Question Block Ruins. Of course you got the popular trick that everyone's trying to do at the moment, which you jump off of a hoop, do a wall ride on a block, and then skip the end of the track. But the fun part that anyone can pull off is at the start of the track. You need a mushroom to first boost onto a grind rail. From there, jump straight and onto the turn grind rail. It's another sharp turn like Peach Stadium. This wall ride is a bit better than Cheep Falls, as there is an item box on top and you go into a glide. Now for a bonus spot that you probably don't know about. This isn't in a race, however a cool spot to find in Whistlestop Summit in free roam. To get there, first travel to Whistlestop Summit, take the pipe at the bottom of the ravine, or a glider jump, which I find a bit more fun. You then take tight curvy roads up to the top of Whistlestop. There is then a spot where you can then fly out and you go out of the chimney of the train. If you didn't know, Whistlestop is actually in the shape of a train. If you have a group of mates, I highly recommend making this track yourselves. Did you enjoy the video? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe if you're looking for more top 10s, montages or unique ideas that I implement into Mario Kart World online lobbies.